God did it. Good morning and thank you for joining us this new week as the Euro 2024 has been so interesting and worth watching. Anyway, it's a new day and it's the 17th of June 2023 and I'm happy, so excited to reunite with you right now on the radio. It's a beautiful day, and also to our Muslim brothers, I could say Barika the Salah Ain Mubarak would not be wrong to say. But I love to start the show by saying thank God for life. It can only be God. The reason why we are here today, the reason why I can speak to you on the radio, the reason why I'm still seated here. Are you really enjoying the Euros 2024, the Romeo Pizza and Coldberry Ice Cream Tournament? The show continues later on the show for evening. That's 5 p.m. Get it locked on Mesa. The giveaway is so intrigued. We just have a lot to give out, a whole lot of packages to be giving out, so you don't want to miss. But some highlights before we delve into the very big one today. We already saw Christian Eriksen, who is 32. Doing well for himself, winning the man of the match in that very game against the Slovenian side. And also Jude Bellingham has been amazing. He becomes the first European player to play at 3 major international tournaments before turning 21. We saw him at the Euro 2024, this recent one, the World Cup 2022, and also the Euro 2020. That's how big this man has been. Now also Bayern Munich have inquired about the signing of Levi Colwill and about Chelsea letting the guy go. I'll talk about this all more. Because I'm just trying to pace it because we don't have a lot of time. You know, I have someone with me, so I need to talk about this with this set person. So stay. Now, we also saw the Albanian fans, having a clash with the Serbian international people, the fans and the rest of that. But quickly, let's let you know the MPFL result of the games played during the week. Match day 37, we saw Rivers United also 6-0 against Gombe, while Lobby Stars 4-3 to Kwara United. Heartland 1-0 to Niger Tornadoes. Castina United 20 to Roma United. I think it's more of the home side winning this time around. And the Plateau United got a draw against Canopilas. That was the only one we had for Saturday. And come Sunday, Bayelsa United was all about the home side getting the result. Bayelsa 2, Shooting Stars 1, Ivy Warriors 2, Aqua United 0, Rangers International 2, Bendel Insurance 0. Sunshine Stars got the result 2-1 against Remo Stars, while Sporting Lagos saw that very one goal past Eyimba 2-1 in that very game. But let me start the show again by saying congratulations to the Flying Antelopes. I feel like the AZOK coming into the team changed a whole lot of stuff. The governor is also a very big fan of football, and I must commensurate. I must say congratulations. I must be satisfied with what I've seen. Fidelis Elechukwu, that's the name. They got this right again. Congratulations to Rangers International Football Club on their 8th-time MPFL win, and I must say congratulations to this very star. They did so well. But another one I want to say, this looking like it's a bad one. If you're a fan of the MPFL, if you've been following the game very well, you would understand that when Rangers won the league back in 2015-16 season, they had a club parade, they had a trophy parade, and that was like the worst parade ever so far by the social media. Even me, I can say that. Now, we saw them, what do I call it? Is it 911? I cannot recall what this is. Like this Mac big car, this not car now, this Mac, this Mac motor in the big like this, and it did the parade. It was not looking so good. But then this time around, the governor has come to say it would be a very different star. Yesterday was about the English side 1-0 getting the result, but it still doesn't sound like they are good to go. But on the show, let's delve into it. Very big one. Quickly, let's let you know that Finidi has slammed NFF, and Finidi George, we know the Super Eagles ex-coach, I can call him now, has stated that he's not received much support from the Nigerian Football Federation. This is even when he quoted the saying that everybody did not give me all of the support. He said this alongside when he was having a meeting with the NFF chieftains, also with the sport minister in Abuja, and he also said to review this, I did not get all of the support I need. Finidi also used the poster boy, talk about Victor Osimhen, to drive home his points that the country top stars are fully, do you understand? He said the country's top stars are not fully committed to the team. Now, we talk about the Osimhen saga, don't worry. He said these ones are not fully committed to the team. Osimhen was not available for the 2 all-important World Cup qualifier, with an explanation that he was injured and sidelined for 4 weeks. Finidi said the Napoli striker could have still managed to play these matches, according to reports. Now, the coach also went as far to say that it appears that Osimhen chooses the games he wants to play, and Finidi, cannot beg him to play for the country. The former Enyimba coach also bemoaned the complete breakdown of discipline in the team and was totally disappointed with how the players strolled into training camp after crucial World Cup qualifiers. He said many of these players, this is where I hold strong, he said many of these players had the backing of some powerful NFF board members, and it became increasingly difficult to sanction them because he would often be one that a player belonged to a certain big name. So don't touch this one. This man player. Don't touch this one. You don't have right over these guys. The NFF also said it was scouting for a foreign technical advisor to supervise the remaining qualifying matches for the Super Eagles. I welcome you again to Sports Big Time Out right here on Voice of the People 90.FM. My name is Kizzy K, and I have someone with me to talk about I don't know how to do the unveiling. I really don't like unveiling my guests. But it's got to the man, you need to do that right. Oftentimes, I'm talking about no other person, but let me on her mic. So let me say she just did bench like that. Okay, I'm keeping it this way. All right. We have our guest, a sport journalist with the flair. She's beautiful. She's got so much love for sports. Aside it being her job, join me as I make welcome Faith Omozokwe, a renowned version of sport enthusiast. She's in the building with me. Faith, good morning. Great to have you.
Good morning, KZK. Good morning, Lagos. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, I hope I pronounced your name well.
Yeah. Faith Omozokwe. Yeah.
Omozokwe, that's it, though.
Yes.
All right, welcome to the show. So we get into this quickly. Let's talk about this. Now, no support from the NFF. Finidi said this one, and he's saying some of the players have got backing of the manager or some of the NFF chieftains, or I don't know, whichever. But then, how does this work? They gave him a job and they felt like he was the right man after a long time. And now we are coming to the saga of Osimhen. But let's talk about this one. Do you really think the NFF did not give him enough support?
I cannot just think because I am not a member of the NFF.
Right.
But recall that the former Super Falcons coach, Thomas Denebi, said something like that.
Related to this?
Yeah, related to the same as Coach General. You know, oftentimes they complain about the NFF not giving them the backing, NFF selecting players for them. And recall that was the reason Thomas Denebi left his position as Super Falcons coach in 2019 after the Women's World Cup in 2019. So I don't know if this is true. I don't know. Now it is coming from a local coach, one of our own.
Yeah.
So one cannot just but believe that. Okay.
That is true, right? It may be true. I know you're watching your words. You're just trying to be careful because I know what it means. Quickly, let's talk about this one now. National confession, I've got this one. Finidi George tells Nigerians why he resigned as Super Eagles coach. Finidi George, the former head coach of the Super Eagles, has attributed his resignation to the decision of the Nigerian Football Federation NFF to hire a foreign technical advisor. Details from his resignation letter published by the Eagles Online revealed that Finidi willingness to stay on despite the team's underwhelming performance in his initial official matches. He expressed confidence in his ability to get the Eagles back on track, even amidst their precarious situation due to the winless campaign in the qualifying. Finidi also, his tenure began with a challenging 1-1 draw against South Africa in Uyo. Hopes for quick turnaround were dashed by a disheartening 2-1 defeat to Benin Republic in Abidjan. Further complications arose the Super Eagles position, and then the Group C, we've seen Nigeria, better words, struggling. While the recent qualifying results have not been ideal for us, Finidi wrote, I remain committed to guiding our World Cup qualification campaign on course. Now, let's talk about the deal breaker. However, you need to know the NFF decision to appoint a former technical advisor indicated a lack of confidence in Finidi's ability to secure the team World Cup qualification. This move proved to be a deal breaker for Finidi, who was barely 2 months in his contract. Given the recent changes to the technical crew, Finidi stated, I believe it's time for me to step aside. Despite his brief tenure, Finidi expressed his gratitude for the opportunity. Now, let me quote him what he said. He said, I'm writing to inform you of my decision to step down as head coach of the Super Eagles. This decision is made in light of the recent changes to the team technical staff. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the entire NFF leadership, the sport ministry, and the Nigerian people for the chance to serve as the country head coach. Please be assured of my unwavering support for the team, and I wish us all the best in the future. Now, that's Finidi. Right. It is Finidi on this one. Now, Finidi believing that, yes, he's got it right, and then I would have stayed back. If it was my thing, I would have loved to stay back, but I can't stay back because they already have lost trust in me. I think it started from the very, very top. Now, it's about the technical advisor. Now, let's really jump on another one. Peter Saad-Ada, former Super Eagles goalkeeper Peter Saad-Ada, has criticized Victor Osimhen's social media outburst as irresponsible and called for his expulsion from the national team. Recall that, recall, this is very, very funny to talk about. Recall that Osimhen, in his Instagram live video on Saturday, attacked Finidi George just before the latter stepped down as Super Eagles head coach. Finidi, unveiled in May, faced challenges managing the senior national team after drawing with South Africa in Uyo, losing 2-1 to Benin in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier. However, after missing both of Nigerian games, Osimhen in the video stated that Finidi lost his respect by not allowing him to stay with the team in camp before the qualifiers, among others. After Osimhen's outburst, former Nigerian international Peter Saad-Ada voiced his disappointment with the Napoli star and called on the Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) to take action to curb similar actions in the future. I think action should be taken over Osimhen, or he should be banned from playing for the national team. If we allow all this kind of things to continue, it would not augur well for Nigeria. The men who have served and given everything to our country, so sanity must be brought to our football. He's giving recognition to Finidi. Peter Saad also called on Osimhen to apologize for his actions. Osimhen needs to come outside and apologize for the things he said to Finidi. Peter Saad said this on social media and said, Finidi George is a legend. You don't just widen your mouth and say things that are unpalatable. If you have issues with the man, pick up your phone and call him. That's how responsible people do, he said. Now, Osimhen has just shown a bit of irresponsibility, and that's unexpected. I think the NFF should call Osimhen and ask him to apologize. He has to apologize for saying things. Our national team is sacred. Days when we wore the jersey, we respected a lot, and people that went before us, he's not the first, and neither would he be the last. He should come out openly and apologize openly to former footballers and also NFF, Finidi, and Nigeria. As I'm saying this, you're nodding your head. It seems like you like this story. Okay, let's talk about it. First of all, let's go with the saga. What's your take on this, generally?
I agree with
Peter Side.
Yeah. Osimhen clearly disrespected Coach Finidi George by calling him out, going on Instagram live. So I also think that it should be called to order by the NFF to apologize to Coach Finidi George, the other ex-internationals, and as well as Nigerians at large. You don't do that to fellow compatriots,
right?
Legends who have served the country as just like you're serving. So I think that, again, Victor Osimhen is a role model. You will agree with me, it's a role model, and the level he has attained as African best, you don't just do that as African best, So it should be called to order by the NFF. It should be made to apologize, compulsory apology.
Compulsory apology.
Yeah, compulsory apology.
Right.
He used some swear words. He insulted and cursed, Nigerians. The fans.
Right.
So I felt and still feel insulted.
Definitely.
As a Nigerian, as a football fan, as a Osimhen fan, so he must apologize to us.
But could this be about how he felt at that point, forgetting his professionalism, better word?
It should be professional. Yeah, I agree that he felt bad reading what he saw online or wherever. I agree, he felt bad, and anybody could get angry. He's a human being, even though he's a footballer.
Right.
So I think that yes, no matter what, I expected him to have media people managing his image, and I felt that it's something like this. His media person could release a statement on his behalf and not just going in life. He did same to his namesake Victor Ekpeba when we played a 1-1 draw with Ghana in Abuja in that World Cup playoffs. And just because Victor Ekpeba advised him not to be taking that bicycle kick, and he just went on social media and started talking some stuff, and I felt he disrespected him as well. People dragged him, but no action was taken, and he came for Coach Finidi George, who knows, he might go for NFF president the next time, you know.
You get me laughing. Are you trying to say, can we tag Osimhen as being rude? Is he a rude person? Would you say Osimhen is a rude man?
I don't not want to say he's a rude man,
but looking at all of that's happened,
we saw what he did at Napoli as well when his coach walked him out of the training session, and you know the way he was just going training, so I don't know what has come over him. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the success he has achieved. You know, so I won't say it's rude.
You won't say.
I want to be nice with my words. I won't say it's
regardless of being nice. This is voice of people say the way it is. Tell us, say it, but you politely. Let's know. Do you think Osimhen is rude?
Osimhen should be professional.
He should be professional. Okay, quickly, let's hold you on this now. The part where Peter Saida has come to say he should be banned if he don't apologize. Is it worth being banned from the national team entirely?
Osimhen is, Osimhen is one of our key players.
Right.
You know? I won't say
when you no Faith, let's get it right. When you say key player, you're trying to pet this word. If you're a key player and you've done so wrong, and I'm just saying, if you've done something that is worth banning, won't we ban you? Can't we ban you, regardless of your status?
We should.
Right.
We should, but I think Osimhen will apologize. You know, if the right people talk to him, he will apologize.
Who are the right people?
Maybe the likes of the NFF president, Mr. Ibrahim Gusau, and maybe some people he respects.
You know how funny it is. Guzal also said he don't even know about his resignation. But let's talk about the one that he said. Finidi said some of these players in camp or some of these players invited have their own. That's the boss. Like, you know, you get boss, every boss. Don't touch this player. He's our team player. You must get him in. Do you think that works for football? Because if a Finidi, let's say, if a Finidi from the inside is saying this one, then that means it's true.
It's not a good thing for football, but I want to believe it happens. You know, we've been hearing those, rumor that this one has this big godfather in the national team, even in our women's national team. You know.
Okay, another one I want to ask you is the part where Finidi resigned. Is it worth resigning? He talked about the untrust. No trust for me. We're already talking about getting a technical advisor. Is that what resigning? Don't you think of Finidi should have just stood his ground, and fight this out?
It's good he resigned.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, it's good he resigned. You know, I felt that when he got the job, or before he got the job, and when he got the job, I felt that the pressure will be.
He should have known before now.
I felt that Emmanuel Amunike would be a better coach, you know, to handle the national team. Right now we our qualifying to the World Cup is not just in our hands. It's also in the hands of the other countries in our group. So he should thank God he resigned.
Oh, someone was saying on message here, if CR7 could be banning from Man United, who is Osimhen? Okay, so quickly, let's get to this part now. Who's the right man for the job? Who do we get? Who wants to come and fill in that space now with this short period of time?
Let's get Coach Emmanuel Amunike. Something is telling me he will do well, and something is telling me that the players will respect him. I think that the players didn't respect Finidi George enough. I view Coach Emmanuel Amunike, even though I don't have a personal relationship with him, I view him as somebody who is like the late Stephen Keshi, you know, the big boss. You know,
I get it. So we have a lot to talk about, but I think we'll finish it up on TV. You can join us on TV, Voice of the People TV on YouTube. Join us for 11 a.m. We'll talk more about this, but quickly let's jump to the NNL champions of the, winning the very title. Beyond Limit, good side. Beyond Limit. Ikorodu City and then El Kanemi Warriors made it to the MPFL come next season. How would they come in?
And that's Rawa
United. How would they come in? Are they coming in big? Did they stand a chance? Because Beyond Limit they play ball. Those boys, see, they even win most of a trainer. They tell you they're good.
I don't think they stand any chance, but let's see.
You don't see.
Nasarawa United are not new to the MPFL.
Right, they've been here before.
Yes.
With El Kanemi Warriors. Okay, so Ojo Olorunleke, that's the name. Let's leave him one side. We'll talk about him. He made a move to the Sudanese side. Then let's talk about Rangers. Give me a word about Rangers. Tell me about Rangers this season, just in a short run.
Let me congratulate them
first.
Yeah, congratulations to the team and their coach Fidelis Electrical. We saw what he did with MFM. He took them to the continent, if I'm not mistaken, then when he was with the team. So, it's a good coach, and it's a good thing he won the league with them. Congratulations to them.
What has he brought to the Flying Antelopes?
It's tactics.
Oh, okay. Another one is how I must ask you this one before we end it. How do you think our league will be better? Our league, NPFL. How can we get better from now?
The violence. Okay, thank God we no longer say the home team must win.
Yeah, it's tough. Even though it's still guys just much more.
Yeah, but let's stop. Let's let the teams talk to their fans. Sensitize their fans against fomenting trouble, violence in the in our stadium. Match venues, so that the league can go forward and the referees as well, let them do their job.
I'm trying to place it with you. Good, we have you, a lady on the show, under 7 to Walker Flamingos qualify. How are they going to tackle this?
I'm so happy.
You look
so happy that Harmony Chidi is one player.
Yeah, Harmony Chidi, the lady. She's 14. How old is she? I don't know.
I am not.
Sure. I think she's quite young.
Being the highest goal scorer in the
hat-trick twice.
In the qualifying round, and getting out an hat-trick, scoring in the 2 legs against Liberia away and home. Scoring the 2 goals in Abuja. She's just been scoring goals, and she plays for Imo Strikers, not one of all these big teams like Bayelsa, Queens, Rivers Rangers. She's doing well. We must watch out for her.
So let's
maybe the next start of show.
Oh, the last big thing you could say. Wrapping up. Super Falcons in the group of death in the Paris Olympic coming up. Can we come out from that group?
Rightly so. That group has one former champion, one defending champion, former champion Japan. They won into the Women's World Cup in 2011. Spain are the defending champion, but this is Olympics now. Brazil were also runner up in 2017. So rightly so, they are in the group of death. Let's see what they can do. As a Nigerian, I am giving them my full support. But if I was speak like a journalist, I think that not too much hope. But
not so much hope.
Let's support them.
Let's support them. All right. Thank you so much. It was nice having this time with you, but hopefully we'll do more on TV. Then we should have you one of the days on the show for the evening time. Okay, so we can talk more. The Rumi Pizza football tournament is still very much on Lagos City, so it's time I let fate and most I leave the show. And I also believe in that. You could join us again. We'll do the very bigger version of this one on TV, Voice of the People TV on YouTube. You could join us once the time. It'll be 11 a.m. Faith, thank you so much for coming around.
Thank you for
favorite to win the Euro. Lastly,
Portugal. I am tipping Portugal.
Thank you so much. You have anything for Lagos before? You haven't said? Alright, save. Okay, it's on this note that I have to go. My time is up. Without God, there is never keys, okay? And there is nothing wrong in starting small, but there's everything wrong when you settle for less. Keep dreaming big, Lagos City and beyond. Work hard to make it a reality. Join us later on the show, 5 p.m. on radio. I'll be back on the show to do it very bigger. But then on YouTube, join us today, very soon, 11. I have faith again, so we'll talk about this. We'll dazzle it well. It's a very bigger time on TV. You don't want to miss 11. And also for everyone who join us on YouTube, thank you so much. I cannot just read more of the messages, but then thank you so much. My name is Kizzy K. Without God, there is no me. And there is nothing wrong when you start small, but there's everything wrong when you settle for less. Keep dreaming big, work hard to make it a reality. My name is Kizzy K.